Alright, you guys, so this is now the finished look. It's a cute little, I guess you could say like cute little summer date thing. The hair I did do by myself. It is crochet. So yeah, you guys, I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. It's nice, subtle, not too much of anything. I'm probably just gonna add like some snap pictures at the end of what I'll look like with some filters, some without, so get the concept of where I was going with some better lighting, hopefully better angles and stuff. But this is pretty simple. I like it, and I really like my lips. It looks doesn't feel dry. It looks just like you know what I'm saying? So you guys, I'm just hoping that you guys like this look. Thanks for chatting with me. I know I probably wasn't even talking about nothing for real, but thanks for listening anyway. I'm gonna really still try to get into this whole YouTube thing. I posted already, probably when I post this, by then I probably already posted maybe 3 videos. So I'm really trying to get in there. I'm really just trying to keep it up, maybe do it every single day and see where that goes, even if it's not the best. I'm not saying that I'm just trying to throw anything out there, but it's just I just don't know how to do that stuff. So I'm hoping as I keep going, I continue to learn and keep getting better. Right now, what I use to edit my videos isn't that nice. It's called Splice or something like that. It gets the job done, it edits, but over time I'm gonna learn and really get a nice computer to sit and really edit all my things with, and get a camera over time. But I said, I'm working at BWI with these people, so give your girl a chance. Hopefully if I get this job at Verizon, I could really make some more money and really get into this YouTube thing, so I can also pay for school and things like that. But finished look, I'm thinking this is great. Hope everyone loves it. Comment below if you want me to do any other looks, or tell me what do you think I should have done differently, or what products I should use from the future. If I got it like that, I'd do it. But just let me know. Keep me interested. Tell me how to keep you guys interested, basically. So thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram at poeticlover97 and Snapchat poetic_lover97. Have a great day, you guys. Okay, as you guys could see, I have both my eyebrows on. So yeah, I'm gonna go in with some Pro Concealer LA Girl in the color Toast. But so you guys, today literally I applied to Verizon, because I work at a job at BWI, and I literally hate it. I feel like BWI, if you work as a flight attendant or something, to work at BWI is probably cool. But if you're working a food place, I advise you don't do that, unless you're probably working in a restaurant in there, only because over there are just so many Baltimore people, and it's not even I get along with them. And I don't know if it's because they're from Baltimore, or because I swear people in Maryland, I feel like Maryland thinks it's so divided. You got people who come from Baltimore who just assume that they feel like they're not even connected to Maryland, and it's they're just always they think that Baltimore is by itself, and I'm just you're definitely connected to Maryland, we're all the same. But I swear people out there just talk way different, everything out there is just totally its own. But the people I work with, they're just not for me. Not calling them bad people, because some of them I actually do but there's just some that are just oh my goodness, it's just too much. And I've been looking for a new job, so I decided to apply to Verizon. And Verizon, I literally applied, called them. They were they're gonna review my stuff, and they're gonna let me know. So I'm hoping they let me know really soon, so I won't have to really work with BWI anymore. So, and then plus it's like way far. It's not too far for me, but it's pretty far, you know what I'm saying? So consider I'm not a person who, I do drive, but you know, right now it's just not right now. So me and my family were just kind of like sharing the cars. So it's like I don't got time to be trying to drive all the way out there. So I'm trying to find somewhere out here where I live. So I applied and I called them and they're like, okay, we're gonna let you know, we're gonna review it. I'll let the manager know. And I was just like, all right, cool. So now I'm just hoping that works out. Considering what type of person I am, I need a little classy job like that. So I'm using my milk of magnesia. I usually use it. I already put like lotion on my face, so in case you guys are like, oh, you didn't do anything. I don't use primer because number one, I don't have any. But number two, I feel like because I have oily skin, like I've heard a lot of people say milk of magnesia wasn't good on them, but for me, since I've used it, my skin has been really nice. I feel like it kind of separates my makeup from me, my makeup and my skin, kind of giving me like a nice matte feel to my face without feeling like super dry. But you gotta be careful when using it, because if you put too much, you just really look like, wow. It gets like it dries up really white, and then you have to really make sure you like rub it in. Because I do that sometimes, like I put so much, and then like when it dries up on my face, it looks like, whoa. So I usually just rub that in. But you guys, I gotta tell you, I don't talk to this person anymore. I feel like every time I'm on YouTube, I have like a boy issue. But I was talking to this guy, beautiful man. He was very, well, I'm not gonna call him a man. He was my age, like 20. But he looked really good. He was different from what I was used to. Not saying that I date ugly guys, but you know, he did look really nice, and he just had his whole life together. He actually drove. He had a great job, and you know, that made me happy, because I feel like, okay, this is someone. Oh, sorry, going in with my Infallible Pro Matte in shade Cocoa. I think this is like the best drugstore foundation for me. But yeah, so we started talking and everything was going on, just like going really great. We started like hanging out, and you know, I never like rush into anything. Like I'm not that type of person. But literally this guy would be like, oh yeah, you know, he'll tell me that about like basically he's like ready to settle down. And I was like, you know, pretty much that's what we all aim for. Like we all are looking to settle down. Like we don't want to just keep searching and searching, right? So I was like, yeah, I know. Like I'm hoping to be like married by at least 23 or something. And he was like, yeah, me too. And you know, I thought we got pretty close and I thought things were great, but then he was just, I think it's just his personality. Like I feel like after a while, like when he gets angry, I feel like he self-sabotaged the whole thing, because he got upset with me because he did not respond to me. Okay, he wasn't talking to me or anything, and I was just like, I hit him up like, you know, like what's going on? Wasn't responding. He was opening up my snaps, and I was just like, okay, that's weird, number one. But you know, I'm not see what I'm talking about? You put so much, it just dries so weird. But you know, I wasn't gonna sit here like bugging him, but at the same time, it was just kind of like, you can't like basically initiate that you want something like a relationship from me, and then all of a sudden just start acting like 50. You know what I mean? So, you know, of course, like I was kind of upset. I'm like, what the heck? Like, what did I do? He never explained to me what I did, but he always told me that I made it pretty clear. Never not once understood why he was mad at me. Then I went to Ocean City and I enjoyed it up, and you know, he wasn't hitting me up, so I basically gave him ultimatum. I said, hey, listen, if you're not going to talk to me, then you need to sit there and tell me goodbye. I don't want to hear from you. Instead of saying goodbye or explaining to me why he felt the way he felt, this dude says, hey, you don't talk to me for a couple days and you come back and you say, hey. Okay, that was a red flag. But of course, me, I don't ever give up so easily. So, and it must have been because he was good looking. So I was just like, look, I'm gonna try to give him a chance. So I go, listen, hey, we talk, but it wasn't the same. I was trying to move on from the drama anyway, but it wasn't the same. So I told him, like, we need to talk. So he was like, okay. He tells me he will talk more when he gets home. Kid gets home, doesn't even text me, doesn't say anything. I went out of my way to call him. I'm like, oh, did you get home? He's home playing video games. I'm like, so were you ever gonna call me? And he was like, doesn't say anything. At this moment, I kind of knew I should drop him, but I really just wanted to hear his side because I was just like no one just acts like that for nothing. So I start asking him, like, what was your problem? He was just like not really saying much, saying like, I told you if I'm angry, you need to leave me alone. And I'm just like, okay, but you never like explained to me why you're angry. I never understood. He started asking the stupid question like, why do you think I was mad? At this point, listen, my dude, if you're not gonna explain to a girl why you're angry, then just like don't say anything at all. Just tell her, look, I don't want to deal with you. Leave her alone, because at this point a girl's gonna stress herself out thinking that it's her fault when it's really not. So after that whole situation, like, he tells me hold on, hangs up, doesn't call me back. I called him after like an hour, 20 minutes. I'm like, what is going on? Like, and then I just texted him saying, you know what, you aren't the person I thought you were. It is what it is. Like, goodbye. He goes, nice meeting you. At that point, I was just like, you know what, dudes aren't, I don't care if a guy ever tells me, oh, I'm different. You're not different until I feel you're different, okay? Like, if I think that you are pulling some of the moves like other guys, I'm gonna tell you straight up, like, hey, I feel like this and that. Like, I'm a big communicator and I always communicate. Like, I'm not a fake person. If I feel some type of way, I'm gonna tell you right then and there. There's no need for me to sit down and lie. So, going in with my NYX, I don't know if you could, focus. Well, it's a NYX Dewy Finish, long lasting spray. I usually spray the beauty blender. I know it's dirty. I did like my makeup yesterday, so I just never had time to really wash it. But yeah, so that happened. So now I'm just kind of like talking to other dudes, and honestly, I don't even know if I'm like prepared for, because I just feel like people are in our generation just don't know how to be in a relationship, and that's okay. Like, I feel like everyone's different, but don't go dragging people into your crap is what I'm saying. Like, if you're not ready for something, don't pretend that you are. Don't say things that make it seem like you are, because you don't realize that you get people's hopes up, and that messes with people, because people start thinking, okay, maybe it was me. But guess what? I'll never think it's me, because honestly, I feel like the relationships that I've had in the past were not my fault. I've always been the person to change myself for them, and they never wanted to change for me. And most of my exes are always like, they come back and they're just like, you were good to me. I let a good thing go. So whose fault is it really? Not mine. So I am going in with this Lickum Paris. It is a translucent sheer loose powder in the color Buff, and this is something I got from my mom. Like, I don't know where she got it from, but I took it from her because she ain't really into makeup. But I just take this brush. I literally got all these brushes from like Amazon, and I take it, just do that, and then I like press it into my concealed area, because I don't want it to, I'm not really I don't want to bake really, so I'm just trying to set it, but without really baking. So you just kind of like push it in there. Oh yeah, but I'm not a makeup artist, you know, but this is something I would do, you know. And it like, look, it doesn't really give much of a color. Like, it's so neutral, but it's still like, compared to this side and this is more like matte, and this is still like concealing. Don't even know what I'm talking about, but you know, we're gonna keep talking because it's a video. But yeah, so like, guys, our generation suck, you know? Like, I'm just trying to like live my life. I need a great job because like, I can't let these people stress me out. Like, guys will stress you out. Guys will talk like so much shit, like just to make themselves look better, and you know, they will say whatever it is to cover up the fact that they are shit. Like, guys always talk about how, oh, they want something real, oh, whatever. But think about it. You want something real, come on, you gotta act like you want it. You can't treat people like shit just because, you know, like, you gotta be straight up with girls. Like, people want to call girls crazy, but girls aren't crazy. Girls aren't stupid. There's a reason why half of us do what we do. Like, I can't speak for all, and I can't say like all guys are stupid or all guys are whatever, because we're all different. But I'm just saying, like, you can't expect stuff when our generation makes it so hard for people to trust. Our generation, but the thing is like, if you meet someone who's actually like a great person, why wouldn't you want to be a better person for that person? Because you're not gonna meet very good people. Like a lot of people who come into my life, they see me, they see, okay, she's a nice girl, you know, they think I'm too much for them, because I'm like that type of person. Like, if I'm dating you, or if we're in a relationship, or if I like you, I'm gonna push you to be a better you. Because not because like I'm trying to change you, but if I see like, you know, you got potential to do greatness in life, it's because I see something in you. It's like, I'm trying to show you that you don't have to be in these little, like, if you work at McDonald's and you're a guy, I don't care if you work at McDonald's, but if you're like, if I see like, hey, you know, you could do better, go work at AT&T, go work at Comcast, just little stuff like that. Like, I would push you because I want to see you do good. And you know, people see that about me, and they see, oh, she's such a nice person, she's so loyal, and then they go and mess everything up. So at the end of the day, whose fault is it? It's mine for letting myself just, you know, I'm just giving myself to people, just letting them take advantage. But then it's theirs, because it's like, now when I leave, it's like, oh wait, I miss you, I'll come back, and I'm not coming back. Never coming back, because it's just like, it's stupid, it's useless. There's no point in coming back into something that's super toxic and is just a huge waste of time. So I'm going to go in with this palette. I guess I got this from a beauty supply store like a really long time ago. It's called Gypsy. I don't know, but I am kind of digging the yellow right here, right there. I'm gonna use that. It's like probably these two, but knowing this, it's not as pigmented as it should be. Okay, so going in with the yellow. This is some random brush I found in my palette. In my little makeup box, so do not judge. It is super not pigmented. I've never even used this yellow. It looks like I probably did, but my friends have. But this right here is not pigmented. Like, I feel like you gotta keep on. And drugstore palettes aren't that bad, but this is why I'm a shimmer person, because like I have friends who love like matte colors, and I love shimmer, like, because no matter what, you can't go wrong with a shimmer. Like, even if there's a lot of fallout, even if it's not pigmented, guess what, with shimmer you can put some spray and it just changes it like completely. You just throw some spray on the brush and it's just like boop. But with matte, it's just like, it's really hard because you gotta keep layering it just to get a color. It's like I'm just trying, and I want to get it like on the whole lid, so it pops up a little bit. Like on camera, it doesn't look that bad. I mean, like me looking at here in the mirror, I cannot. But yeah, I have a friend who was dealing with her stuff too this weekend. Movies in Ocean City, like she has a crush on this girl, and this girl was just literally just like playing games, and like she's just a manipulator. Like I don't like her, and I was telling my friend, like, you know, honestly, you need to just give it up, let it be. Like people nowadays just won't ever know like what they have good until it's gone. So it's just like, stop stressing yourself out, just move on from her. She's not even worth it. So I'm gonna go in with this gold. I don't know if you saw that, this one. I'm just gonna like try to, oh yeah, I popped it up a little bit. I bet if I sprayed it, it'll be like, voila. Yeah, this is way better. Like, you could just, the yellow just popped once I threw that in. Meeting my friend at a Five Guys. Of course, I'm not gonna pay. I mean, I don't mind paying, like, I have money either way, but I was told I wasn't gonna pay, so if you tell me that, I'm not gonna, you know, I ain't gonna bring my wallet because you told me. It's like, now I'm gonna bring my wallet just in case people be on some little fuckboy shit, and then, you know, whatever. I'm probably gonna have to speed this up a little bit. Just gonna brush away those little whatever fell. I'm just gonna try to blend that with what I use to apply the foundation. Okay, I just wanna go in with this. Okay, so it probably doesn't look like much where you guys are, but here it looks pretty, like, I don't know, blended. And I'm probably gonna apply like 3 different types of mascara. I used the Wet n Wild Max Volume. I don't know what it is about this mascara, but for $3, it was like $3.17 at CVS. Got it, and I was like, I put it on my eyes, and I was like, yes, because I don't wear fake lashes, because I feel like, first, I don't even know how to do them. So I'm the type of person, like, as long as I can get my lashes to look fake, then I'm good, you know. So I'll probably throw like 3 coats on and just keep like layering and like just keep on putting it on until I'm like really tired of it. That is 1 coat for that. See that? It's nice. Then I go in with my Maybelline Colossal Express mascara, and I use that. Freaking love this brush. Look at how, I'm kidding, But I love it. Like, for mascaras, I'm so big when it comes to, I love mascaras so much. Like, this mascara, I don't like it by itself, but I like it when it has something underneath it, because when you put it over another mascara, that's when it really pops. Because I want my mascara to clump. I want it to thicken as I go. And this is really great if you don't like clumpy mascara and you want it to come off real nice and smooth. And this is a mascara for you. But if you want that clump, I advise you get something that clumps more and then throw this over it, because this over it, any mascara is pretty nice. Like, you see, I'm just like putting it across my eyes, and it's just, I feel like when we do bottom lashes, you feel the need to just, you know what I mean? That's how I feel. I'm trying to get used to not, because if I'm gonna be on camera, I don't want to look dumb. With this Colossal mascara, I don't know what it is, but it smells like a bunch of bees have been on it. Like, it smells like nectar. Like, they threw some flowers on it, because it smells, I don't know. It's not bad, but it just smells like that. And once this dries it up, once it dries it up, I'm gonna go in with a Black Radiance Lash Lengthening Mascara. I like it, not by itself. Seriously, when I put this on by itself, it came off too smooth. If you like that, buy it. If you don't buy it unless you want to keep clumping it up. For me, I like my mascara to clump up. What I do like about it, it is super dark, so when I do put it, it really darkens my makeup. But while I'm waiting for my lashes to dry, I'm gonna go in with a blush by Clinique, and it's in the color Glow Blush, which is number 1. But I use this all the time. Like, look at how this, I can't, but I just kind of dab. It comes off like that, and I kind of use that to highlight as well, because I use it to highlight because it's creamy. So when you kind of, when you throw that underneath and then you throw your highlighter on, it kind of helps it to stick. So I usually just throw that. But it's okay by itself. Like, I don't know if you could see a little, like, you could probably see on my nose. I don't really contour my nose anymore, really. Like, I did that little thing, but I didn't really did too much with it, because I feel like it kind of did a little by itself. I didn't need to add too much. And this is just a simple meeting with someone look. It's not like too like, oh my god, I'm about to catfish you, but this is enough for them to be like, I might want to marry you. That's what I'm going for. Question if you want to marry me, man. Do it. But I'm using ColourPop. It's Super Shock Shadow XL 5K01. I don't know. I'm using that. I didn't buy this. They actually gave this to me for free when I once ordered their lipsticks. My mom was traveling and she wanted me to order her some, and I ordered it, and it took forever to get here. But like, when it did come, they sent me this free shadow and was like, sorry, and then it kind of made me go, whatever, it's okay, it's fine, I forgive you because you gave me. And it was a nice color, and I felt like this is nice for me, so I did that. Throw a little right there, because you're gonna make them pop, you know what I'm saying? Hit. I'm probably gonna go in with a smaller one, put it between my corners, just to give it some, ooh, it isn't much, but it was just to add a tush, little splash. So we're going back in. I feel like my mascara dried enough, so we're gonna go back in now. See, this is the brush how it looks like. It's not much. I mean, it's great for like bottom lashes. Oh yeah. Keep clumping. I love it. But now we're gonna go in with NK lip pencil in color coffee. So I'm gonna just put that on the outside of my lips and line it. I do not overline. I feel like when you line your lips, it automatically makes them look bigger, only because with lip gloss and stuff, like you don't really see where your lip ends, starts and stuff. But when you add that lip liner, it just gives it that like, oh yeah, this is sharp. You know what I mean? You probably don't know what I mean. No, you do. You do. I feel like everyone does. So I usually just do that. You remember back in the day you used to do those, just those? They were ugly, but it was just like, no, you don't do that. Okay. So I use that. And then I go in with my NYX lingerie. And this is in color Teddy. So as you can see, this is what my lip looks like. Then you just throw this, and it's almost about the same, as you can kind of see. You don't even have to put too much, because like, so now that we're done, we're gonna sit here and we're gonna just spray. Just set all that, and then I'll come back once I like attempt to do something to my hair. I'm probably not gonna gel my edges because it's like getting really close to the time that I have to leave, but it's a good thing this hair is curly, so we'll be back.